Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy Changeofplanz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Man. Now I want to go back to this. I want to highlight this before we move on to another artist, man. To this day, I still listen to Lil Phat. I've had countless amount of interviews with a lot of people who were close to him, who worked with him. Like I say, Be Real, Mob God, stuff like that. And they've all told me, like, bruh, even DJ Chill, like, bruh, when Lil Phat died, it just hit me. Or this experience. Like, how did you take his death?
I took his death pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took his death real hard, being the fact that when he died, shit, I was out here. Yeah, when he died, I was at the hotel waiting on him.
You lying, bro.
Nah, bro. When Fat died, he had just left the hotel. We was recording some more shit, and that was his last verse.
You got his last verse?
Nah, it's on one of Be Real beats. It's on that Lil Trill and Shell. By Any Means Necessary. It's on there. His last verse on there. The last verse that I know about. You know what I'm saying? The last verse I saw you record. He came and laid a verse for that. But yeah, man, he had, you know.
Damn.
He had, you know what I'm saying, to go do some shit. And he had left, and then that was the last time I saw him. I was waiting on him all day.
So you didn't know it had happened, really?
Man, later on when the nigga got a phone call. So yeah, nigga was waiting on him. It had probably already happened. But the nigga got a phone call later on.
Dang. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was me, Be Real, Shell, and Lil Trill. We was all there waiting on him.
Dang.
We was recording this shit.
Man, it's crazy. I talked to Shell about it. Me and Shell had an interview about it. But he didn't say that. I mean, he let everybody that's telling their story, they telling their own side of it, or where they were, how they felt when they got that information. I was sad. That was some sad stuff, man. And Lil Phat, to say he was so young and the influence that he had on Baton Rouge was crazy. You still hear it to this day.
Yeah, and the nigga didn't know that he was gonna have this kind of influence. I promise I ain't know. I just knew that I liked working with him. We had, you know what I'm saying? We had our own little thing. Nigga used to always tease me about my first tag before the DJ Khaled one. And, you know, I felt like I needed a tag, so I went in the booth and said, "Buck, get gutter with it." Some crazy country shit. And that shit sounded crazy in country too.
Yeah.
And that nigga used to tease the fuck out of me about that bitch. Like, matter of fact, if he was to walk in this bitch right now, the nigga gonna say, "Buck, get gutter with it." You know what I'm saying?
Man, R.I.P. Lil Phat, man.
R.I.P.
Another artist that you worked with, I seen, and I can't quote the record, but you and Reddy had a record, right?
Yeah, we had a few records.
Yeah.
Had a few records, and me and his relationship was real good. He was one of the first artists I met, even before the Trill shit. Like, that was one of the first artists I met, and it kind of like took me on his wing. And we had a relationship to where shit, it was outside the music too. A nigga would go hit the clubs and shit together or whatever. And at the time, the nigga had a green Camaro. A green Camaro. And man, he was making a name for himself at that time too. I think he was about to sign with CeeLo. He was about to sign with CeeLo at that time. And man, he'll just pick out some beats and get to rapping on them bitches. But outside of that, we'll just go to the club and have a different relationship too. But yeah, man, we did some records together.
Young Reddy, I seen Young Reddy twice in my life. He came. We were in Lafayette. He did a show in Lafayette. I think him and Fox was beefing at the time, or something they had going on, some stuff. He was dissing Fox. I didn't know at the time what was going on, but I seen him perform there, and he came to Natchitoches and did a show. I seen Young Ready, but Young Ready with this up and stuck. They saying it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All the way, dummy way, the ball. All I heard else from Ready, from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? So man, you know, another BR legend gone, but hey, it is what it is in that regard. But all this stuff, we talked about Phat, we talked about Ready, and we about to move forward. If they were here today, how do you think they would be?
I think they have like a big ass influence. Like as far as I think they'll be on the same level as some of these artists is today. Because you know what I'm saying, they work ethics was different. They had a big ass work ethic. You know what I'm saying? I told you we did 30 songs locked in a week. Man, who does that?
Who
really
does
from
that?
Scratch?
I ain't never heard that
You know
before.
what I'm saying? Reddy stayed in the studio. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he had, what else he had going on. Man, when I seen him, he was at the studio. You know what I'm saying? Working. Man, you know.